Good morning. Welcome to Face the Nation. Margaret Brennan is off. We have new CBS Battleground Tracker polls from several key states. In Michigan, Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer is leading her Republican challenger, Tudor Dixon, 53% to 47%. In Wisconsin, we're tracking two statewide races. The governor's race between Democratic incumbent Tony Evers and his Republican challenger, businessman Tim Michels, is deadlocked, with both candidates at 50%. In the Senate race, incumbent Republican Senator Ron Johnson is polling at 50% against his Democratic rival Mandela Barnes, who is at 49%. We also learned last week in Arizona, incumbent Democratic Senator Mark Kelly is narrowly ahead of his Republican challenger Blake Masters, 51% to 48%. Joining us now to discuss all of this is CBS News Elections and Surveys Director Anthony Salvanto. Anthony, good morning. Catch us up on the dynamics of these Senate races.
Good morning, Major. So Wisconsin and Arizona are two Senate races out of, I think, 5 that will ultimately determine control of the chamber. So they're both close for reasons that are across all of these races, and that is it's the economy against abortion, which is to say Democrats are winning voters who are concerned about abortion. That's happening in Wisconsin. Mandela Barnes is getting almost 3/4 of those who say it's very important. And then the economy. Republicans are winning voters who say the economy is most important, going to punish the party in power, and that's the Democrats. He's getting almost 2/3 of them. Now, having said that, each party is sort of jockeying to try to add another set of issues to that list. And on the Republican side, one of those is crime. So they're running attack ads. They're trying to tie Democrats to this unpopular position, and it is unpopular in Wisconsin, of defunding the police. And when voters perceive, if they perceive that Barnes supports defunding the police, again, that's their perception, then they aren't voting for him. And he's behind Johnson on the idea of will their policies keep you safe. Now, Democrats, for their part, would like to add this issue of election integrity, threats to democracy after the attempts to overturn 2020.
Under that banner of threats to democracy, some Republicans won their primaries by denying or questioning the 2020 election. To what degree is that position either being embraced or backed away from or having an effect on the general elections they find themselves in now?
Well, look, for Republicans, it was almost a litmus test in their primaries, and they're still supporting their candidates regardless of their stance. There's a little bit of evidence that the position of trying to overturn 2020 hurts Republicans in this sense. If you look at independents who believe that Ron Johnson, again, their perception was trying to overturn the election, they're not voting for him. And the way it also connects is on candidate qualities. Take a look at Arizona. A majority of people say that they'd prefer their elected officials say that Joe Biden won, which he did. Now, when you look at voters who say that they think that the candidates are, or a Republican candidate is, talking about 2020, they're more likely to label that candidate as extreme as opposed to mainstream. And that goes towards candidate qualities where Democrats have tended to have an advantage. Those are the dynamics all at work here.
Anthony Salvanto, thank you very much.
Thank you.